Hello students, this is a video to help you with the percent proportions mastery test. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get you over here to my fancy little whiteboard that can be a little flighty on me sometimes. So we are going to do our Edmentum proportions together, the 6-5B learning target, which is a standard. It can solve real-world problems to find the whole, given the part in percent, the part given the whole in percent, and the percent given the part in the whole. Some materials you might want to have handy are your composition book and a pencil. The fundamentals of percent proportion are percents are always over 100, parts are always over whole, and an indicator for a part is the word is, and an indicator for whole is the word of. 42 is 50% of a number. So those are the fundamental things we have to have: part, whole, and percent. So again, basic, join me in your journal if you like. 10% of 50. So we're going to go ahead and get our percent in here, 10%. Percents are always written over 100. Of 50. We know of is our whole. 10% of 50. So we're looking for a number that is going to be 10% of 50. So our variable is our part. Now you can use a quick scale factor. You can take a bridge and go straight across from 50 to 100. 50 times 2 is 100. Or you can do this the long way. 50 times 10 is 500 divided by 100. X equals 5. So 10% of 50 is 5. Okay, next one. 12% of 240. They have given us the percent, so let's get that in. Percents are always written over 100. 12% of 240. So 240 is the whole, and we are going to be looking for 12% of that, which is our part. So of, notice the keyword of in front of 240 means we're looking for a part. 240 is a pretty large number, and we're looking for 12% of that, which is going to be a much smaller number. So let's go ahead and check. I'm going to look real quick. Can I take a bridge straight across? I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and do this the long way. Cross, multiply, divide. 240 times 12 is 2,880 divided by 100. Looks like I can cancel 1 0. 288 divided by 10 is 28.8. So x equals 28.8. So 12% of 240 is 28 and 8/10, which makes sense because 12% is a very large number and 12% isn't very much. So we knew our number, our variable had to be a smaller number. Okay, 42% of a number is 84. What is that number? So they have given us our percent, 42%, because percents are always written over 100. 42% of a number is 84. It doesn't say 100% of a number is 84. It says 42% of a number is 84. So 84 is our part. Another clue there, that word is. We know is a key word to indicate that that number is a part. So that means our variable is going in the whole section. Some of you might be able to see the bridge going straight across. I know 42 times the number is 84, but if you can't see that, that's okay. Cross, multiply, divide. 84 times 100, 8,400 divided by 42. 8,400 divided by 42, x equals 200. So 42% of 200 is 84. So if we were to do a percent proportion, 42% of 200 is, we would get 84 as our is. Okay, so it always works two ways. And our last and final problem of the video. Oh, no, it's not our last and final problem. My bad. Sophie got a 20% discount on all her clothing purchases from Dillard's. If she saved $90 on the total bill, the bill amount without the discount was what? And she paid what? Okay, so Sophie went shopping and she saved $90. So I'm going to bet you Sophie did some damage when she was shopping. So we're going to grab our percent and put that in our percent proportion box, 20%. Now again, take your time and study out these numbers. $90 is a savings. So is $90 your part or your whole? To savings, so that is my part. Okay, so we want to know what was the whole bill if $90 was the savings. So I can cross multiply 9,000 divided by 20. Can cancel a 0 out there. 900 divided by 2 is going to be x equals 450. So if she saved $90 on the total bill, then the bill amount without the discount was $450. So when she went to the register and they swiped all those clothes across, clothes or accessories or whatever it was she got at Dillard's, the total was $450. It was her lucky day. She had a coupon for 20% off, so she saved $90. So instead of paying $450, she gives them the coupon. She saves $90 or 20%, and Sophie actually pays $360 for her purchases. So understand what it is you're solving for and what it is you're looking for. If you want to know what the bill amount was without the discount, well, that was $450. You want to know what she actually paid? Well, you're going to have to subtract the discount from the total bill, which is what we did right here. And that's how much you get what she actually paid at the register. Okay, wow. Well, come on. I wanted it to zoom out, but not that much. Okay, Jax gets $15 off of a jersey that had an original price of $50. What percent was the discount? So you probably could tell me right away how much he paid, but that's not what we're looking for. The question wants to know what was the percentage of the discount. So that means that this problem has given us a part and a whole, and we're looking for percent. So they have given us $15 was what was taken off of a $50 jersey. So again, when we're looking for what percent, we know percents are always written over 100, but in this case, we don't know what the percent is. So our variable goes in the percent portion of our percent proportion box because we are looking for percent. So that makes sense. I don't know about you, but I see a quick scale factor here straight across. We know 50 times 2 is 100. So 15 times 2 is 30. But again, if scale factor is not your thing, 15 times 100 is 1,500 divided by 50. 150 divided by 5 equals 30. Okay, so the jersey was 50, $15 off, 30% discount. Okay, Hudson pays $45 for downloads that she buys at a discount of 50%. What is the price of the downloads without the discount? Now this one's pretty straightforward. We love 50% because we don't even need a percent proportion to do this. We can do this just using some mental math and common sense strategies. 50% is half off. So if the discount was 45, then what 45 is half of the number. So we could simply double that and we get 90. But if we need to break that down into a percent proportion, this is what it would be. Discount was 50%. And $45 is what she paid. $45 is the part. 45 is 50% of what number? So our variable, we are looking for the whole. Again, some of us may know that very quickly without needing the percent proportion, but if you need it, this is here for you. 4,500 divided by 50. 450 divided by 5, x equals 90. So the cost of the download was $90, but then she got a 50% discount and ended up paying $45. We like 50% discounts because then we can cut numbers in half, no problem. Okay, now this is the final problem. Okay, so again, take notes on this one. This will help you with your mastery tests. Mr. Ray gave 10% of his income to Mr. Watson. He then used 50% of the remaining money to buy necessities for the school. If Mr. Ray gave Mr. Watson $65, he spent how much to buy necessities and has how much left? Okay, let's break it down. Mr. Ray gave 10% of his income to Mr. Watson. 10% of his income, we know 10 over 100. Well, I need some more information here. 10% of his income is the $65. So the problem did tell us how much he gave to Mr. Watson. Now we know $65 is only 10% of Mr. Ray's income. So what was the total amount of money Mr. Ray had? So we're looking for the whole, which is going to tell us the total amount of money Mr. Ray had. So 65 times 100 is 6,500 divided by 10. So Mr. Ray had $650. Okay, now this is a critical step. Don't miss this step. $650 is the total amount of money Mr. Ray had. We already know he gave away 10% to Mr. Watson, which is $65. So we need to take that off right away because he doesn't have $650. He has 90% of that because 10% was given away. So 650 minus, that does not look like a 6. Let me fix that. 650 minus 65 is $585. Okay, so now we know how much money he had. 650. He gave away 10%, which is $65. He now has $585 left over, and he's going to use 50% of the remaining money. He's using 50% of the remaining money, total amount of money, on school necessities. So we want to know how much he's paying for school necessities. So I like 50% because I really don't need a percent proportion. I can just cut my number in half, divide it by 2. But if you need a percent proportion to break it down for you, that's fine. But at this point, I personally, 50% is to cut it in half, and I know this would be $292.20. And you will get that by cross multiplying and dividing. I don't know about you, but I'd rather divide it by 2 than multiply 585 times 50 divided by 100. It's just quicker. But if you need to do that, go ahead and do that. So he spent $292.20. And if he spent 50% of his income, and 50% of his income is $292, then how much does he have left? He has $292.20 left. Okay, this is the end of our percent proportions tutorials. Please look at this and use this to help you with your mastery test. You can have this tab open, this video open, and have your mastery test open another section and use these tips and strategies to help you with those problems. And if you need further assistance, you know how to get in touch with me. So that concludes our video. Bye, guys.